specialty spices! You won't find them anywhere else!
If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
Sumeru specialty spices! You won't find them anywhere else!
Body and mind.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while.
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen...
I'm doing well. I can go as far as... I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're...
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our...
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and...
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the...
Well, I remember a friend...
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect...
We just came from talking with All Hate...
Did he tell you that he suggested that I...
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. I'll hate them probably just like the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree, because you're...
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as... In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means...
A lion has to return...
I don't want to...
I'm glad to hear you say... Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole dendro... But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But...
Well, no. Not yet, at least.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this...
Oh,
She heard that you were seen in Port...
Huh. It was My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. But
right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received...
Sorry to make you...
It must be something important for...
Yes, she said...
Great!
Count me in, too. But is there some sort of...
Since it's being organized by Nilu...
All right, then...
The feast will be held in 2 days.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Oh, by the way...
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally...
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in art. As for Rahman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with science. Don't mention it. You
Alright,
Time to act.
It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village. Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tainari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tainari...
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one...
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent...
But why are you just...
I'm meeting some people.
Oh,
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief, but you know one of the people I'm meeting is...
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've...
Roman! And...
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well,
Don't worry, these are our friends. No,
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell...
Yeah,
All right, well, I suppose I should... I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a... I will no longer pursue research like a typical... I plan to leave the academia.
Wow, so...
Sataria will return to support education. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. That is the true meaning of
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. The stars have always guided care of...
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from?
You deserve these compliments.
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feel... As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were light... Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never... These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to... I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much needed punishment. Though, if you...
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert. My plan was able to go...
You're all doing so...
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I applied for a few batches of education.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other...
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and we must be persistent about this.
This is the first time... Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert
Enough about us. Are you...
No, not at all. Neva wanted to write to everyone. A celebration feast will be held. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating... although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated.
Celebration? It's the first I've heard.
Tainari was right.
This feast is for you!
It's rare to see that kind of expression from...
No, not really.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after...
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. The message... I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand. You and the art you symbolize. Please keep dancing. And...
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is completed.
Got it.
body and mind.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along. Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work.
But we're not late, are we?
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speech.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some...
Everything looks quite...
Wow! Paimon... Whoa! It's so... The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to...
Feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job.
My lady.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive to...
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that led us. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah. It was almost like everyone played their part. And thanks to everyone. So, would you say we're good actors too? It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to
Yes! Even after being abandoned and neglected so many times. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great... This should be something everybody should remember. You look surprised.
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah. What's with that face? You knew...
Even if those two giants of the academia are here, those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanagi... If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns...
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but they're...
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his
I respect our deity's decision. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a...
Not at all.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it...
But seriously, though, I always wondered if...
I did have my own motive, but it had... If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be...
By that, you mean your life working as the
Precisely.
Wait. So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right, then. How about you?
That's right.
Will you be happy?
It's not about being happy.
Even so, keep your...
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, how is it? It's the first time. You see, every guest here, make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her think of me this way. I can't explain why.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings. No, the Grand Bazaar, that happiness. Oh well.
My lady,
Yes, what an amazing...
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited...
Hey, less of that.
The atmosphere here is good. And I don't often come. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around. There's always next time. More friends.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up, of course. Just... It's me. You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. The connection between us is amazing. It's like... I heard there's an amazing celebration. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events. Although you've already helped me with a... Please say thank you to everyone for me. Oh... But if I just show up all this, what if I end up scaring them? Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to... It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up, what's...
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you...
Hello, Nilu.
You know who...
Yes. I already know
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Without you, without any... Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but some people refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. Please, allow me to...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you...
Dinyarzad, the suffering you and...
You don't need to be so ceremonious.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have...
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master... All right, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the academia right about.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Hello, traveler and what a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know? After recent events, I've given it some thought, but this is definitely not about the Akasha's centralized admin. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable, and as for the future, the former sages have received their punishment. I hope that the new six. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents. I've already taken some measures to address them. You mean what happened? You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. However, in spite of the bad situation, I'm sure you remember the entity that, in fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand, and as the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well. He's still in a coma. I know you have many misgivings about him. Don't worry. In addition, there is still some mystery. His future will be. Is that where you're headed? As far as I know. Does their Archon person? No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra However, even then, Fossilor will still make herself present at just about every. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's. Are you sure? Huh? While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform. Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository? This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any. However, there must be something different about your sister. What? There is only one possible explanation. But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat? According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria after the Conria disaster, but just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy. What do you mean, fuzzy? All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons and whoever it is, if they. But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world. Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as. What's a descender? Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis. A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th descender. Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler? And is this. That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other descenders, Paimons. And yet, even knowing all this, there are many questions in my heart as well.
I won't even soon. I'm very interested in you. If fate is the ultimate knob,
I'm sure glad we got
the pleasure is all mine. Alright, that's enough talk for today.